Yo, what's up guys? Soul here again for another Summoners War video. And we're doing Hall of Heroes right now for the Conrad, the Light Death Knight. Sorry, I lagged there a bit. I was about to say Dark Knight, but anyway, I'm very excited that they announced this Hall of Heroes. I wasn't really expecting they will release another Death Knight Hall of Heroes because I'm really planning to 6-star my DS Dark Death Knight soon. If you guys remember, to those who have been playing this game for like more than a year now, we had Death Knight Hall of Heroes last year, Dark Death Knight with DS, and I was only able to farm one unit last year because I was still a noob. But the consensus for DS last year when he was released, the Hall of Heroes was released, was it said lackluster, is overshadowed by Darian or even Jabel. But with the fall of Darian in the current meta, because of the introduction of Theomars and all that, and the introduction of Raid, the Whip of Worlds, DS is like really good now, So all DS owners are going ham on this Hall of Heroes because DS is his utility is it fits perfectly in Raid, you know. But anyway, all other Death Knights are really good on their own right, and so the reaction of people when this Hall of Heroes was announced was like full for every other Death Knight, But actually, at first I thought the same thing, but after looking into Conrad's kit and also some convincing from my guildie, wow, I do think Conrad can be really good damage dealer, and I'm gonna explain to you later when I do a quick review of Conrad. But yeah, if you don't have any other Death Knight and you're you're thinking of building a, a good light damage dealer, I suggest you farm this Hall of Heroes because I think Conrad can be very good. But otherwise, if you have like Fedora or Brian and even DS, you go ham on this Hall of Heroes, man, so you can skill them up. Death Knights are very good, this race of monster is just one of the best in the game. Like Brian, the Wind Death Knight, is a very good overall reviver. Oh, by the way, this stage is probably the most trollish of all the stages in this Hall of Heroes. The Dark Elven Knight just keep on revenging when an ally gets hit. Anyway, back to where I was discussing. Ryan, good reviver. Fedora is a really good immunity unit. Not as good as Chloe, but still very good. If you don't have Chloe, man, you use this guy. Yeah. And with Fire, Death Knight Arnold, not as good as he used to be. During the time when Double Shen was meta, people used Arnold's in their defense to counter. But with the introduction of Theomars, man, and Jasun also, people would just use Jasun to tank Arnold extortions, So kind of fell off in the meta, but he's still very good. Like he's 15k under damage. That's how good he is. It's still very good, So if you want skill ups for his extortion, so you can use it more frequently, why not, right? You farm HOH for him also. So yeah, And this void stage is also trollish because of the immunity and endure. So it, this is what makes the runs really long, the third and the fourth stage. So once if I get lucky, the runs are like 5 minutes, you know, and if I don't get as long as 7.5 minutes, I really want to farm as much as possible, but looks like I won't be able to do so. Maybe I can farm at least 400 at this rate, so I can fully skill up my DS hopefully, and some leftover will be used for my Conrad. My Brian has his third skill fully skilled up right now. I'm not sure if I'm so willing to skill up his first and second skill. But for Diaz, man, he needs all the skill ups he can get, because you want to use him in raids and make his first and second skill to land their debuffs as accurately as possible. So yeah, you got Diaz, man. Use him in raids. So this is my team. Birdie Hill is the leader, and I use Vermos here to heal debuffs as well as provide CC. You need CC, especially in the trollish third stage, you know. Brian for revive, making the runs more consistent. And Sigmas is doing most of the dirty work here, so yeah. I was really glad that Arnold Extortion is not doing the same damage as before. You know, in DS HOH, man, Arnold is just brutal. You know, he's doing like tons of damage with his extortion. And right now, this light Death Knight HOH is not as hard as the first Death Knight HOH that we had last year. So pretty good. Anyway, let's do a quick review of Conrad. Actually, at first I had the same thought, you know, like this Death Knight is probably the worst of them all. After you know looking at his skills again and a little confusing for my guildie, I think he's a very big dealer, you know. So the first and second skill same as Arnold and Brian. First skill heal block, 50% chance goes to 80% when max skill. Second is it scales with HP, 75% chance to weaken attack power, goes to 100% upon max skill ups that is. And the third skill, I'm not sure when was the last time he received a buff, but the last time I've seen his skill when he kills someone. But now, if there are no revivable ally in the field, all allies will receive an absorbing shield for 2 turns. The amount of absorption differs according to your monster's level, so I will assume it's similar to Akasis shield, you know. It scales on the monster's level. So it's somewhere around like 4,800 HP, equivalent to 4,800 HP, you know, the shield. And this third skill has a very high multiplier. So he's at And the reason why some people find is because his second skill also scales with his HP. His third skill scales with attack, though, but he's an attack monster, so you have to build him as a damage dealer. So my guildie showed this to me. You know, it, this is from his Conrad on his alternate account on his on global server. So the critical damage is not that high. Critical rate is leaves so much to be desired. But man, look at its damage. I'm not sure where this is. This is probably in one of the dungeons, but 50k 50k damage. This is like I'm not very sure. 42k. I'm not sure, but still, man, it still does so much damage. So I suggest you guys build Conrad if you have the time to farm this Hall of Heroes. So you have a very good um, damage dealer that not glance. He will not glance because he's light. So providing some utility with revive and or shield. So you bring him in situations like in Guild Wars where you think you will lose a monster if things doesn't go right. Things like that. Especially against Theomars, if if you get unlucky, you can take out one or two of your monsters, and you can prevent that by bringing um, Conrad here. So I'm gonna build him, gonna make him one of my damage dealers, and I probably gonna wound him like violent blade or violent revenge. Why violent? Because you want to use this third skill as often as possible. It's like a 4-turn cooldown when max healed. So it's not that cooldown is not short at all. So you want to shorten that by using violent. You can also go revenge. No, rage fatal, but I would prefer violent. Anyway, if you guys have any comment about this monster, leave in the comment section below, and please like, share this vid, share the love, guys, and peace out. Thank you, vid, and hope to see you guys in the next one.